Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October. I cannot believe we are sitting here at episode 25, a quarter of the way to episode 100, still on season 1. I really didn't even anticipate making the playoffs at all, and I would have thought by the time we got to episode 25, we'd be at least halfway through season 2. But we are still alive in the postseason here on season 1, but we're in a bit of a hole. We're down 2-1 in the NLCS, and we're going to be playing the next 2 games today, so we have to win at least 1 game in order to stay alive for another episode. Ideally, we'd pick up both games, both at home, take a 3-2 series lead, and then only have to win 1 in San Diego. Before we get started though, I want to point out one or maybe a couple statistical things that I saw as I was looking through the league here, and it has to do with the Angels, who are playing like our exact parallel in the American League in this postseason run, because we were the 4 seed in the NL, they were the 4 seed in the AL. Both of us won that first series 2-0. Both of us then had to face the 1 seed of our leagues, and both of us won that series 3-1. But now we're both in a hole in the championship series, down 2-1. But I wanted to see what kind of postseason that Trout and Ohtani were having, because everybody always talks about we need to see those guys in the postseason together at some point in their careers. So let's see how they're doing now that they've finally gotten there. And oh my God, Mike Trout, he was built for this. In his first postseason appearance in what, a decade? In 9 games, 37 at-bats, he has 18 hits, 7 homers, he's driven in 15 runs, he's batting almost 500, his on-base is over 500, OPS is at 1600, and the craziest thing is they count wins above replacement. I don't know what goes into postseason WAR, but the fact that he has 1.5 wins above replacement in 9 games has to be unheard of. In a full 162 game season, that puts him on pace for a 27 wins above replacement season. Now, Ohtani isn't quite the same story at the plate. He's only batting 176. He has a couple of bombs, but he pitches too. Let's not forget that. And he just casually has a 161 ERA. And then one thing I noticed though for us is Cade Cavalli might be having a historic postseason because he is yet to allow a run, and he's pitched over 20 innings. Now, obviously, a lot of people are going to be tied for that record of having a 0 ERA in a single postseason. But on Baseball Reference, at least, it keeps track of the leaderboard based on how many innings have been pitched. So, like, a lot of people have had a 0 ERA in their postseason run. But, like, at the top of the leaderboard, you got 2 guys who have done it in 27 innings pitched. Number 3 pitched in 23 innings. Number 4 pitched in 21 1/3. So Cade Cavalli, as of right now, slots in at having the 5th best earned run average in relation to the amount of innings he's pitched. So hey, if we can get him another start, and if he doesn't give up any more runs in that start, we could be looking at a standalone record holder for this postseason run. I'm also noticing here that both Strasburg and Adone have 26 strikeouts to 0 walks. Our pitching has just been crazy as a whole, with the exception of Nick Sandlin and Kenley Jansen in his last outing. We started our game in the exact situation that we're going to be starting this one in, up 3-2. We took that same lead into the 9th, and Kenley blew it. So we're hoping for a different outcome in this one, up 3-2. Top of the 7th, we just got to get through 3 innings, don't allow any runs, hopefully score some more of our own, and we can even up the series. All right, so here we go. It's Strasburg on the mound, Angle at the plate. I think I saw as we were loading in, Strasburg once again hasn't allowed a walk. He has allowed a couple of runs, though. It looks like a home run to Matt Carpenter was one of them, and then Machado drove in a run. They have Michael Wacha on the mound. So if we remember back when we were looking at their players, their roster, it was kind of that 3-headed pitching monster, and if we got to a 4th starter, they kind of dropped off a cliff in terms of their ratings. We have pretty much everything being produced by the top half of our order, and then Luis Garcia at the bottom, of course. Couple of doubles, no homers, Luis Garcia with an error, another Keibert Ruiz caught stealing attempt, we love it. And then yeah, Strasburg with 8 strikeouts, no walks, 2 runs allowed, crowd. And I think I'm going to leave him in to face the bottom three of the order here. He doesn't have like a crazy amount of energy left, but he has enough that hopefully if we can get through this inning 1, 2, 3, he has enough. And there we go. We'll take it. Oh, we got Kim striking out. He's been giving me some trouble in this series. Oh, and that one's really going to drop in. We don't need any of that right now. Oh, man, I kind of want to take him out. Didn't want to turn the lineup over with him still in the game. I was hoping to get through the inning, but I think we got to be smart. Go to a fresh arm for the top of the order. Go to Carl Edwards Jr. here with Bogarts coming up. Because I think it was Strasburg starting game 1, right? And that was the game where Bogarts hit 2 homers off of him. Come on, Robles. He got a good break on it. And there we go. We're there. All right. 2 pitches to get the out. We keep the lead. And hopefully Edwards can give us a second inning. They still have Waka in the game, so they're going to try and continue with him. Oh, really? Come on. That's a hanging curve at 75 miles per hour. We got to get a hit on that. I don't care who's up at the plate. And Garcia, I was just late on a cutter. Don't even need to swing at that on a 2-0 count. We could just take a strike, but that is a pretty hittable pitch. And Abrams on a pretty good swing. That one stays up in the air too much. So we don't get anything going there on a couple hanging curveballs. No, okay. I thought that was a hit. I was going to say we can't let Jose Azocar do any damage. There we go, another liner to first. Can we make it 3 to Dom Smith? 12-6 though sits him down. Carl Edwards Jr. with another amazing inning out of the pen. Now I just got to figure out who's going to be closing this game. They're going to another lefty arm, Jose Castillo. I think he's the one that Dickerson hit a home run off of. And Dickerson's the one stepping up to the plate. So I think looking at who's due up for them, I think it's the exact same part of the order that Kenley blew the save against last game. So I think we have to go to Mantiply. With 2 lefties in a row and Engel hits lefties worse, it's got to be Mantiply this time. Now, and that pitcher's going to get redemption. He got Dickerson this time, but we have Meneses up now, and we are overdue for something big with Meneses against a lefty. I can't... How? How did I miss that? How did I get under that? Of all people, to not want to get under a pitch like that, it's Meneses. Gotta be on my game more, man. If you're gonna hang a slider to maybe the best hitter in the league against left-handed pitchers, I gotta make you pay. And that pitch, too, is a pitch I shouldn't be making outs on. This is another pathetic hitting performance. It's all down to Joe Mantiply this time. It is kind of scary how eerily similar this game is turning out to the last one, with even the same spot of the order coming up. So we're going to a different arm. We're not going to rely on Kenley again. There we go, Mantiply. Come on, Carpenter. You don't need to do this. You don't need to make a scene here. Just take your seat. We could have done this sooner. All right, but now it's Cronenworth. He's the one who caused trouble last time. Oh, missed my spot completely, but it actually ended up in a good spot and froze him. All right, all we got left is Adam. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not Adam Engel. That is an angry-looking Nelson Cruz. Come on, Luis. He made the play. Now just make the throw. You got plenty of time, and there we go. Lock this one down. Series is back even at 2. I don't feel like I earned that one, but then again, for me not doing anything at the plate, I also didn't give anything up. So, like, there's that trade-off. So we have one more game at home, and it'd make this process a lot easier to win this one, and then only have to take one from them on the road. But especially with the way I'm hitting, a lot of it's going to come down to what situation they put us in, and we're winning. Perfect. I might need that. It's a little bit longer. We got to start in the 6th, and they're going to have a runner on with only 1 out, but we're winning. So let's get into it. Let's see. It is Josiah Gray on the mound. He's given up no runs. He's struck out 8, and he's in a bit of a jam. Looks like it's raining here in the capital. Might see a postseason rain delay. We got a lot of energy left for Gray. Let's see what we got here so far. Who scored our run? Who's responsible? Looks like it's, well, Candelario scored the run, and Luis Garcia drove him in. And Abrams is the only other one with a hit. They have 2 doubles, but nobody's been able to score. And Seth Lugo is on the mound, so they went through their entire 5-man rotation in this series. I plan on sticking with Gray here, so hopefully we can get a couple of nice, quick, harmless outs. Don't get through. Don't get through. Abrams has got it. Nice play. There we go. We got him up over the zone on that one on a 2-2 count. Josiah Gray keeps it scoreless. Good outing for him. Let's do more for him, though. All right, we got Meneses up here against Lugo, still out there with his long delivery. Get down, Meneses. There we go. Lately, I've been hitting better with him against righties than lefties, which is weird. But we got the leadoff guy on. Oh, and there we go. K-Bear Ruiz. Perfect to the gap, and it got past center field. So even with 29 speed, Meneses is going to come around to score, and K-Bear Ruiz does it again. He's been the hottest thing going here lately in this postseason. Oh, and I just missed that with Dom Smith. On a 2-2 count, that's too close to take. I'm going to try and move up to third with Ruiz, and we're in there. That's actually pretty big now because there's still only 1 out. All right, Candelario's going to draw the walk. All that really does is set up a double play now, but at least Lane Thomas is quick. Oh, there's no way I just whiffed on that. Sometimes that is the toughest pitch for me to hit. A straight fastball in the meat of the plate, slightly low. Especially when you got a guy like this who throws all sorts of junk. Fastball low, kind of out of the hand, looks like a breaking pitch that you want to lay off of, and you don't recognize it until too late. And next thing you know, I'm heading back to the dugout. Robles, of course. It's right to him. Hit the ball hard, and it doesn't reward me. At least we added 1 more, but it really feels like I could have added more. There we go. We're sitting down Cronenworth on 3 pitches. Oh, and Engel's really going to send that one back up the middle. I don't think that one got as low as I wanted it to. I wanted that pretty much in the dirt. Come on, turn 2 on this. Turn 2 on this. Nice turn. Base hit doesn't matter. Josiah Gray is through 7 scoreless. They're actually sticking with Seth Lugo out there. I'm kind of surprised. Oh my god. How was that hit so weak? I know I was under it, but man, it was 60 miles an hour off the bat. There we go. Abrams, that's what we need from him. He needs to do that more in this postseason. And man, I've been getting nothing but pitches to hit this inning, and I haven't really been hitting them. Oh, that was ball 4. Lost track of the count there, and they're going to take him out now, finally. They're going to Pomeranz for K-Bear Ruiz. He can turn around and hit from the other side, though. Does he have another run in this bat? He might. If that gets through, it's not going to get through. That's another one that was hit way weaker off the bat than I thought it was. I'm going to stick with Gray. He's got energy left. No runs allowed yet. He was our ace. It's kind of weird to think about because this whole postseason run, he's been listed as our 4th pitcher, but he was our best pitcher over the course of the year, and he's still scoreless through 7 1/3. Somebody's going to get to this. This is not dropping in. Either one of them could have gotten there. And there we go. Line drive to Abrams weakly, and that sets us up for another Mantiply save. Wow, that stayed in. That was a real good pitch. Oh, and that one got me too. I've been early on every fastball, and then the one that I'm not, we pop up. And Lane Thomas, man, it doesn't matter. I hit it hard, I hit it weak. It's not going to get down. We're going to have to make this 2-run lead stick. Oh, and they are calling a rain delay here in the top of the 9th. 90-minute rain delay. I mean, I'm going to take Josiah Gray out anyway, but I don't think there's a reason to not keep current pitcher because I can just take him out. Oh, yeah, and he's out of energy completely after that. It's going to be Mantiply. We got 2 lefties up this inning, and Machado hits lefties worse. course. Man, that is actually kind of crazy if that happened in real life. An hour-and-a-half long rain delay right at the top of the ninth, and Smith actually made that play. I thought that was a foul ball, but that was huge to knock that one down and make that play. That actually is a run saver, because there's a very good chance that Soto legs that for a double, and then that'd be dangerous. And Mantiply is going to deal with that himself. There's 2 down. Ah, that one's not going to get dealt with. If he goes to second, though, Lane Thomas could throw him out. Perfect throw, and we got him. Lane Thomas with the cannon. He got greedy. He didn't know his own speed. We have stormed back in this series to finally take a series lead right at the most important time, because now it's only 1 win away from taking home this series. Josiah Gray with the huge scoreless start, and then another save for Mantiply. Still only scored 1 run myself in these 2 games, but we got done what we needed to get done. We took both games at home, and now we're headed on the road. We only need 1 win. It's going to be a tie game, 2-2. They're going to be up with a runner on. And look at this. The Angels really are our mirror in this postseason. They also have brought the series back into their control. They're up 3-2. So guys, it will be next episode that we see the conclusion of the NLCS against the Padres. It only takes 1 more win, and we can actually send this Nationals team to the World Series. So as always, guys, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the rest of this March to October. But thank you all for watching today. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.